Sacred Heart, and welcome to another episode of Daylight. I'm Marissa Tache.
And I'm Eddie Rivera, here to bring the Sacred Heart community news on upcoming events. How are you feeling this morning, Marissa?
You know, Eddie, I'm feeling really good this morning. I'm not really a morning person, so it's funny that I'm on a morning show, but I'm doing really good, and I'm ready to have a wonderful show today.
Yeah, same here. I'm not a fan of the morning scene myself. I'm more of a night owl, but I got a lot of sleep, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, most college students would agree with that statement. Coming up on today's show, we're going to be showing you a fall-themed trivia game with students on campus, and we're also going to play a game with lucky students to win a chance to win some pretty cool prizes. But first, why don't you tell us about the sports on campus?
Thanks, Marissa. I thought you'd never ask. There's a bunch of games coming up next week. On Friday, the men's basketball team is going against Holy Cross at 6 p.m. in the pit. Then Sunday, the men's soccer team has their championship game on the Park Avenue field. Women's basketball opens up on Wednesday the 15th against Manhattan College, and finally come join the crowd at the football game against Wagner on the 18th. I know I'll be there. What about you, Marissa?
Oh, absolutely. I love supporting the sports here on campus, so I'll definitely be there. We've got some more exciting events coming up this week. The Theater Arts program sold out their performance of the rock musical Next to Normal, and that will be playing this upcoming weekend. That is fantastic. We wish the best of luck to the cast and the crew. Also, the Students Events team has some exciting activities for this month. There will be bingo held in the UC November 15th at 10:10. Pay $1 to get an extra board, and all the proceeds are donated to the campus-wide turkey drive. Definitely go out to support. On November 6th, comedian Miles Weber will be performing in the UC at 8 p.m., as well as another comedian, J.R. de Guzman, on November 20th in the UC, also at 8 p.m. As we all know, class registration is starting up, and it's a really stressful time for all of us. But Leanna is going to give you some great tips to de-stress and make sure all of your schedules get done without too much of a hassle. Over to you, Leanna.
Thanks guys, Leanna here with tips and tricks for registration. First things first, take a deep breath. Registration is only as stressful as you make it out to be. Here are the top tricks to make registration easy and stress-free. Talk to your advisor to make sure that you're unblocked. If you don't talk to your advisor, you won't be able to register. Check out the program evaluation on Whrtv, and this will tell you all the classes you need for your major. Super handy. Plan out what classes you need before registration time, and pick out how many classes you need and put them on your schedule. Have a backup plan. The most stressful part of registration is having that one class that's already full, so make sure you pick out different classes that you need that will fit into your schedule. Good luck on registration day. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Leanna. I feel distressed already. Coming up, we're going to interview representatives from the Sports Media Club, as well as interview with Franco and Romero, students who are raising awareness to those who have been affected by the hurricane in Puerto Rico.
And of course, we can't forget Omar at the snack bar. Join us after this short break to see how smart our students at Sacred Heart really are with our Thanksgiving trivia questions.
The continuing growth of Sacred Heart University has produced an immense interest from students in the world of communications. As a result, Sacred Heart established the new School of Communication and Media Arts, simply known as SCMA. The school is located in the newly built state-of-the-art Martiri Business and Communications Center.
The School of Communication and Media Arts is professional, diverse,
inspiring,
innovative, distinctive,
unique,
high-tech,
and a family.
5, 4.
The university is partnering with outside production companies to produce national and international content. Our students describe their experience as
distinctive, contemporary, growing,
empowering,
and extraordinary. Welcome back to Daylight. I'm here with Franco and Ramiro, who are both students from Puerto Rico, here on campus raising awareness to what's currently taking place in Puerto Rico. Hi guys, how are you today?
We're very happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. So, first of all, can I hear where you guys are from in Puerto Rico?
So I'm from San Juan. I think you're from San Juan.
I'm from Guaynabo area. It's the metropolitan area of Puerto Rico. It's very near San Juan.
Okay,
Yep.
Very nice.
So very near each other.
Yeah, brothers almost.
Yeah.
So can you tell me how you're raising awareness here on campus to what's going on in Puerto Rico?
So as of, I guess it's been 41 days since the hurricane, and days after the hurricane struck, my first, I guess, social media was my first idea, right? Because that's what connects us all in the United States and in the world right now. And not being there, I thought it was the best tool to kind of raise awareness with my American friends and anyone in the world that just want to lend an ear to it. So I created a video kind of explaining the situation, creating a fundraiser, and leading people to where they can donate and explaining to them exactly how dire of a situation Puerto Rico is in. I also produced a TV show here on campus, so we explained that there. We rose awareness with our Connecticut audience through there. And we've also been in contact with the Sacred Heart Administration, with some professors and some people that are going to help us in the future, maybe set up some things with the school in partnership.
Very good. So you're kind of getting like everyone involved and really just putting it out
and
there
we're here,
everywhere.
so this is another platform that
Perfect. Great. So can you just tell me how viewers can contribute to Puerto Rico and your efforts to raising awareness?
Yeah, so like he said, we created a UCaring page called ucaring.com/Children Puerto Rico. I think that's the best platform so anyone can donate funds. We're also going to set up a table in front of the 63's Diner. There's also anyone can donate food, water, anything that's going to help out to the people in Puerto Rico. And if anyone can donate cash, that'll be great as well.
Great. We're going to put the link down below for you guys to donate to Puerto Rico and really help raise awareness. Share the link, post it, do all you can to really help out the families in Puerto Rico. Thank you so much for being here today. It was a pleasure talking to both of you.
Yeah, thank you for giving us the platform to kind of give our 2 cents on how people can help Puerto Rico.
Thank you for having us. Very great.
Thank you. Now let's go over to see what Omar is snacking on today.
Hi guys, Omar at the Snack Bar. Today we're going to ask Sacred Heart students 3 big questions about Thanksgiving. Come with me. What utensils are not used by pilgrims during Thanksgiving? Fork, a fork, a knife, a spoon. Fork. Good, not bad. Thank you.
Oh,
what sport is playing in Thanksgiving?
What?
What sport is playing during Thanksgiving?
Football.
Good job. She's too good. What president declared Thanksgiving as a national holiday?
Anyone know? What president declared Thanksgiving a national
Washington,
holiday?
Lincoln, or Roosevelt?
Lincoln?
Oh my God. Good. What's a baby turkey called? Good. What's your favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving?
My favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Ooh. Candied yams.
Oh, that's cool. I think you went pretty well. Stay tuned for the interview with a member of Sports Media Club after this short break.
We're in my lab, which is a motion capture lab, where we use motion capture to build 3D objects that then we put into games. Maybe 5 years ago, Professor Pinto, Professor Honda, and I went to New York to visit a company that was doing this and making the equipment, and we just wanted to find out about it. And then when they were building the Mark Thierry building, I sort of raised my hand at a committee meeting and said, hey, who's interested in digital animation? And a lot of people were interested, so I said, oh, let's put a lab in. So they said, great. So we ordered the equipment, and here we are. Let's see, in 2008, I came back to Sacred Heart. I'd been on a Fulbright teaching in Europe, and I came back and we had a department retreat, and our chairman, Professor Pinto, said we were going to start a game development program. And he kind of said, hey McLeod, go learn about this stuff. And we're starting on a new project, which is being done in conjunction with Mystic Seaport, where we're making a 19th century adventure game about smuggling in southeastern England, about smugglers who are, taking stuff on the ocean over to avoid taxes. We can do motion and then create 3D characters and make them move the way we want people moving around in the lab. It never comes out the way you think it will, so you've got to figure out how to fix things all the time. We're still learning, basically. I mean, everybody seems to be still learning this field. We come in here, and like one of my classes this semester is only meeting here, and we all sit around the table and do our development, and then we've got all the equipment here to try our ideas. UCLA copied our setup, And there's another college in Kansas that called me to kind of consult about their lab. Fairchild Wheeler High School in Bridgeport also mimicked our lab, which Professor Golda is kind of the guiding light in that. So there are other schools doing it. Part of Sacred Heart's kind of spirit is they let you just go try things, and you're not afraid, at least speaking for myself, I'm not afraid to fail because I don't feel I'll get in trouble if I fail. And I think that's like a really cool thing at a university, just to encourage you to go try things and don't be afraid if it doesn't work. And the facilities, in this case, they said, here's your space, try it. I didn't know if this was going to work or not, frankly, but it's worked out really well. So for me, the improvement in facilities gives all of us more of a shot at just trying things.
Welcome back. Here we have Alex Padalino from the Sports Media Club. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. So what does your club have to offer on campus?
So the Sacred Heart Sports Media Club is pretty much all about getting sports media students involved in all aspects of sports media. So we do that a couple of different ways. We have different panels where we bring outside people or people within the school just to talk about what it's like to be in the sports media field. We'll do field trips to different sports media entities around NBC Sports, ESPN, things like that. We're actually trying to start a TV show currently to give people on-air experience. So really the club is about what the people in the club make it and really what they would like to get involved in.
Okay. So if students want to get involved in the club, how do they go about doing that?
Absolutely. So our club advisor is Dr. Andrew Miller, who is the person who runs the graduate program here. So they can simply talk to him, email him. Anyone can feel free to email me as well to find out some more information.
Okay. Sounds great. So do you have a favorite event that you've done so far?
So actually on Monday night, the Sports Media Club hosted our first event, which was super exciting. We had a professors panel, and what it really was about was professors that work at Sacred Heart University who also work in the sports media field. They came, sat, and talked with the club, as well as anyone who decided to attend, just to kind of explain about what they do in the sports media field that relates to what they teach and vice versa. So we had Professor Paul Paps, who is the executive producer of the Dan Patrick Show. We had Brian Thorne, who is a cameraman for NBC Sports. And then we also had Rob Colony, who of course is a broadcaster from New York Yankees.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And stay tuned. We'll be right back.
If you want to go into the sports communication and media field, there isn't a place that's located in a better spot in the country than Sacred Heart.
You'll learn how to do every single job in the sports industry and give yourself the best chance to get hired right out.
We can offer this at a master's level that really makes sense. So people can come here for one concentrated year and come out ready to work in the sports industry.
We're here for lifers. We're here to develop your skills for a 40-year career in sports media. We're the perfect place to start.
Welcome back. Here with us we have Sam Pignatelli from Student Government, here to talk to us about the Turkey Drive here on campus. Welcome to the show, Sam.
Thank you.
Now, what is the Turkey Drive?
The Turkey Drive here on campus is a student government-sponsored campus-wide initiative. This year we're trying to raise enough money to donate 700 turkeys to the immediate Bridgeport community so we can put a Thanksgiving turkey on everybody's table this holiday.
Very nice. Now, how did you get involved with the student government and with the Turkey Drive?
I got involved in student government my sophomore year, just trying to get a little bit more involved on campus. The Turkey Drive is some initiative I've been a part of since freshman year, and it's really great because there's one day that we actually get to hand deliver the turkeys to all these people, and just to see the joy on their faces, knowing that they'll have a Thanksgiving dinner, is the best part about it.
Now, like you said, everybody enjoys and deserves a Thanksgiving dinner. A lot of students would be interested in getting involved. How would they go about doing so?
To get involved in the Turkey Drive, students can donate online. The link is www.sacredheart.edu/turkeydrive. They can also volunteer their time on our delivery day, which is November 21st at St. Charles Rectory Church in Bridgeport. This is really a time for reflection. I encourage everyone to take that second thought about the Thanksgiving turkey that you have on your table and think about giving it to someone else the same exact way.
Now, it seems like the turkey drive is something you really enjoy as a part of student government. What's your favorite part other than the turkey drive?
My favorite part about student government is just being able to help someone feel the home sense that I get while I'm here as well, and being able to foster that for someone else is the greatest experience that I could ask for.
Thank you for coming in and for all your great work with the student government and the turkey drive. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Virtual reality is the defining medium of the 21st century. Transporting to new worlds that take over your senses has been fantasized about for decades, and now it's moved from a fantasy to reality. And now you can live that reality here at Sacred Heart University.
Well, virtual reality is a computer-generated environment. There are many ways to experience virtual reality. Most of the time we use HMD, which is a head-mounted display, to put it on your head, and then it's able to separate whatever you are and transport you right into an alternate reality that's being created. So there are also another way to experience it, which I think many of you already know, and that on YouTube, let's say, if there's a 360 video, you're able to also just watch it on the two-dimensional platform. We have two courses focusing on virtual reality. We have virtual reality theory, which we will trace back into the history of virtual reality. I think that's very important for students to learn before they even make any virtual reality content. So the history is very important. It's the foundation of what virtual reality is. And once you have that foundation, you'll be able to also get into the virtual reality production class, which I'm doing it this semester. So in the virtual reality class, we are going to have these 360 cameras. So they have 8 cameras around it. It looks like a UFO, really interesting shape. And it also has 8 microphones surrounding it. So students will be able to not only thinking in 360 in virtual reality environment, they'll also be able to produce 360 content. So I think this skill for them really just enabled them to be a very powerful, efficient storyteller.
Virtual reality is right at your fingertips. Come explore the adventure it has to offer. What are you waiting for?
Thanks again for joining us on another episode of Daylight.
Be sure to watch The Port and The Bridge on WHRTV. For more on Daylight, you can go to whrtv.weebly.com or the link below. Stay tuned for more episodes of Daylight and enjoy your morning.
Bye-bye.